Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back if you watched any of my previous videos. My name is Brittany. Don't forget to like this video and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to see more content from me, like vlogs, get ready with me's, travel content, lifestyle, all of the above. But today we are kicking off Vlogmas. So this is my very first Vlogmas video, day one. And since I just started my YouTube channel at the beginning of this year, this is my first time doing Vlogmas. I've obviously watched Vlogmas videos before, but this is my first time being a content creator, we'll say, in the Vlogmas space. That was really dramatic, like my first time ever participating in Vlogmas. So to kick off Vlogmas, I thought I would do a little bit of like a holiday, get to know you type of thing. Really just like a holiday would you rather. So, I mean, I could sit here and say, like, lie and be like, oh, I polled my Instagram audience and here are some questions people have asked me. No, like, I don't have enough followers to do that. But I did find some questions online. Some like, would you rather, like holiday style questions. So we'll do a little bit of that with like a get ready with me at the same time. I'm gonna attempt to do kind of like a wintry makeup look. I have never done this look myself. I like see people on TikTok do it a lot. Like almost like the I'm cold type of makeup tutorial, but we'll see if I actually end up getting that far into it. It might just be like a little bit of like a low-key glitz and glam, like a holiday glitz and glam, because I've said this before on my channel, but like I am not a makeup artist. I would never pretend to be, but I think I'm pretty good at doing my own makeup, but I really just like play around and see like what works for me. Okay, but without any further ado, I'm gonna kick off getting started with my makeup routine. I will share all the products that I'm using like down in the description below, but I'll also try to like walk through them as I'm using them too. So let's see. Okay, so first I'm going to start with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. So I do really like e.l.f. products because I mean, a lot of them are literally direct dupes from the more like prestige makeup brands. So I'm going to start with the e.l.f. Power Grip, and then I am going to do a little bit of like an underpainting type of thing. So I'm going to use the Milk Makeup. I think it's technically called a cream contour. Oh no, the Sculpt Stick. It is a cream contour. This is in the color Sizzle. So I think this is the darkest or second darkest color it comes in. So I'm going to do a contour, and then I will also probably do I guess I'll just go through all my base products actually. So I'm gonna color correct my under eye with the Bobbi Brown color corrector, and this is the color Very Deep Peach. I love this like skin corrector stick. And then I will conceal with the Amicole Skin Enhancing Concealer. Also love this concealer. And then I will probably, okay, that's actually as far as I'm gonna share so far, because I think from there it's gonna be kind of like a create your own adventure type of situation. Okay, so without further ado, and let's also hope I can like multitask and do this like Q&A and makeup situation at the same time, but you know, there's a first time for everything. Let's get into these holiday would you rather questions. So the categories for these are like, it's kind of like food, like holiday activities, like a little bit of all of the above. First question here is, would you rather eat holiday food for a week or listen to only holiday music for a week? So I am gonna say holiday music for a week because I mean, this might sound controversial, but like what is holiday food? And like I don't think I could eat that for a whole week. If we're talking about like are we talking about cookies? Because like, yeah, I could eat nonstop cookies all day for a week. I'd probably throw up. But like holiday music, hands down, like I love holiday music. Like I think that's gonna be it for me. So okay, the next question is, would you rather buy gifts? Would you rather buy gifts or make homemade gifts? So I know that my love language, like how I show love, is giving gifts. So I would really say buy gifts. I have done homemade gifts in years past for the holidays, like when I just like didn't have the budget to actually buy gifts, because again, I just like love giving gifts to people, but I was like, I don't want to let the fact that like I don't have money stop me from getting gifts. So I would probably say, or maybe I'll say a combo. No, I'll say buy gifts, because I actually have already done I'll say I've done 90% of my Christmas shopping, and it's technically not even December 1st. Okay, so we're gonna go with buy gifts. You might notice as I am doing this that I can be sometimes a little bit indecisive. So, okay, question number 3. Would you rather give a gift or receive a gift? I think this goes back to, again, my love language is giving gifts, because I mean, obviously, like who's gonna turn down a gift? No one. But I am not like a huge like person that's like, oh, I love getting gifts. Like if someone doesn't get me a gift, I'm like not upset about it, but I love to give people gifts. Just like even sometimes a little random like gift, but like I just love giving people gifts. So yeah, I'll say I would rather give a gift than receive one. Oh, also, I don't think I said this too. I'm gonna set my brows with the Anastasia Brow Freeze. This is a new-ish product to me. I've been using it for a couple weeks, so I'm still kind of figuring out like how it works for me, but I'm gonna do this too. And I did mention that at the top of the video. So all right, so next question. Would you rather string colorful Christmas lights or string white lights only? So I am gonna say white lights only. I am personally not a fan of colorful Christmas lights. I don't know why. Well, actually, I probably know why. I think because my mom is not a fan of them. So like growing up, we only ever had white Christmas lights. And that just like feels like Christmas to me. But I don't know, I just like don't love white Christmas lights. Maybe sometimes like a blue and a white. But like the green and all that, it's not for me. But like no disrespect to anyone who does love a colorful Christmas light. Like on my Christmas tree right now, I just have like all white lights, like kind of like one central color scheme. Okay, so next question. Would you rather stay home for Christmas or take a trip? So I am actually going to say I would rather stay home for Christmas. For the past 2 Christmases, my family actually did take a trip. So last year, or I guess actually last year we left like the day after Christmas. Or no, wait, last year we didn't go on, it was like the week before Christmas that we went on, or a couple weeks before Christmas that we went on a trip. And then the year before that we left like the day after Christmas. And I mean like, well, I love going on vacation, as most people know about me. I kind of like missed just like hanging out at home, because it is kind of just like a nice time to like relax, do nothing. Like you don't usually have to work. You don't really have to be anywhere or do anything. And it's just like a time to like chill out. So while I love vacation as much as the next person, I think I'd actually probably rather be at home for Christmas or stay home for Christmas. Okay, next question is, would you rather receive only gift cards for Christmas or only gifts? I hate gift cards as a gift. Like, I don't know what that says about me, but I guess like some people do really like, if someone directly like asks for a gift card and they're like, I want this is like the thing that I like want and need. Okay, sure. But I don't know. I think it's again the whole like gift giving like love language thing, like a gift card. Like this might be controversial, sorry, but like the idea of giving just like a gift card for a Christmas gift, no. Like, did you think about me at all? Did you consider my wants, my needs? Did you go out and say, this looks like something Brittany would like? Again, I guess if you asked for a gift card, sure, but like, I don't know, I just don't like giving gift cards. Again, that's just me, like no disrespect to anyone that does. So I would say I would rather receive only gifts. Like obviously that's like what giving gifts is about. Like the idea of like curating it for each person. All right, so I decided actually on the blush that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna do a little bit of underpainting for the blush too. I'm gonna do a cream and a powder blush. So I'm gonna put that on right now, which is why I wanted to bring it up. I am gonna use this Merit cream blush in the color Mood. I really love this blush. I think this is probably like the 3rd one I've had of this. So I'm gonna go on with this. It's just like a very good like berry color. Okay, next question. Would you rather open presents on Christmas morning or presents on Christmas Eve? I am more in the camp of presents on Christmas morning. Sometimes I really am just like, I cannot wait. And it's like nice to do. Actually, growing up and like still with my family, a lot of times we'll do just like one gift on, okay, this looks like crazy right now. It looks like I have war paint on. We'll do like one gift on Christmas Eve and then the rest on Christmas morning. And I kind of like that because it's like you get a little bit of a taste, but like we still are all waiting for like the big event or the main event. All right, so next question is, would you rather wear matching Christmas PJs or ugly Christmas sweaters with your family? I'm gonna say matching Christmas PJs. I love a matching Christmas PJ situation. Again, I think that's like because of my mom. And even though like, I mean, I'm 35, my youngest sister is like 25, 26. So I mean, all that to say, like we're all older now. We always still do a matching Christmas PJ on Christmas. But I also like the idea of matching Christmas PJs because I love to be in my pajamas all day on Christmas. So it works. Okay, next question is, oh, this is a good one. Would you rather listen to Mariah Carey or listen to Bing Crosby? Okay, again, this might be controversial, but like, who is Bing Crosby? Like, I mean, I know in theory who Bing Crosby is, but like, who is he? And Mariah Carey is the queen of Christmas. So like, obviously I'm going to say Mariah. And I'm actually going to see Mariah Carey this weekend. Yeah, this weekend. I almost like keep forgetting, for like her Christmas tour, which I'll have a vlog about later on in Vlogmas. So I'm really excited for that. So obviously I'm gonna say Mariah. Okay, so what I'm gonna use is like my basically all over base product is, this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter. It's basically a knockoff of the Charlotte Tilbury flawless filter, Hollywood flawless filter, I think. And I really like this. I mean, again, it's way cheaper than that one, and it's also considered like clean at Target. So that's pretty good ingredients in it, but this is what I'm gonna use for my face. And I will probably use a little bit of a powder foundation to set, but a lot of people use this with a liquid foundation too, but that's just like a little bit too much for me. So, okay. All right, we talked about Mariah Carey. Next question is, would you rather see the Rockefeller tree in New York City or a palm tree with Christmas lights on the beach? I'm gonna say the Rockefeller Christmas tree in New York City, just because that feels like Christmas. I mean, I lived in California for 5 years, like LA and Orange County, and so I spent a couple, I think one, maybe two Christmases there. And I mean, seeing a palm tree on the beach with Christmas lights is cool like the first time, but it didn't really feel like Christmas to me, again, just because it's like not what I'm used to. And Christmas is a lot about the nostalgia. So I am going to say, without a doubt, the Rockefeller Christmas tree. And I mean, that Christmas tree is just like huge and iconic. So final answer. Next question. Would you rather go ice skating or skiing? I actually really like ice skating. I've only been skiing one time randomly in college, and I was like, oh yeah, I don't think this is for me. It was just like, I loved the ski lodge vibe, like getting like hot chocolates and stuff like that, but like the actual like active skiing, no thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna brighten up my under eye just a little bit with, this is the Rare Beauty, I forget what this is technically called. The Rare Beauty Under Eye Brightener, and this is in the color Medium Deep. So I'm just gonna put a couple drops of this and then blend it in with my fingers. Okay, so basically, like, I think most of my like liquid based products are on. So I think what I'm gonna do from here is, I need to blend this in a little bit. I also rarely wear any kind of like foundation, so this feels like too much coverage. And it looks like this is like super light. Okay, so next what I'm gonna do is actually set my under eyes and then a little on my T-zone with the Makeup Forever HD setting powder. So this is in the color CN, is the color that I use, and it's lighter than my skin tone, but it's good for like setting. But this powder I feel like is very like blurring and very smooth, so I do really like it. So let's do this and then get back into the questions. I'm using this like Makeup Forever puff that came with it. I have a couple of these, and I don't love this Makeup Forever one now that I'm using it right now. It's not as fluffy as, like, I have a Sephora collection one that I really like. But okay, so I'm gonna let that set and then move on to, I say this as if I know what I'm doing, but like, we'll see how it all looks. Okay, so next question. Okay, ice skating and skiing. Okay, next question is, would you rather drink eggnog or hot chocolate? I don't like eggnog. And I feel like a lot of people love eggnog, but like, I just really don't. I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna have to say that I would drink hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate. It's just, I think it's so good. All right, so then next question. All right, so we're working our way through the list. All right, would you rather have a real Christmas tree or a fake Christmas tree? I, as an adult, have only ever had fake Christmas trees. I've never had a real Christmas tree, mostly because it just feels like a lot of work to like keep up with. But I mean, the idea of a real Christmas tree is kind of cool. I've just personally never had one, or we had one year growing up, but it was also the same year that we had a cat, and the cat climbed into the Christmas tree and it tipped over, and like it was either on Christmas Eve or right near Christmas, and it tipped over and all of our Christmas presents like went everywhere basically, or like got soaking wet. So, okay, so I'm using this blush. This is the House Labs blush. I love all the House Labs products I've used, but the blushes I feel like are really good because of how pigmented they are, and the whole line is like clean. There's no talc or anything. But this is in the color Acai Sky. So it's a similar berry color to that cream blush that I used. I'm gonna use a little of this. Oh, it feels like a little too much, but we can always take it down. Okay. Oh, actually, I kind of like it. Okay, so next question. Would you rather decorate the tree with handmade ornaments or store-bought ornaments? So right now on my tree, I have all handmade ornaments, but growing up, we had like always had a mix of both. So I would say kind of the same. I would say like that's would be like my ideal, like a little like homemade, like from school and stuff, and then some store-bought ones. But right now, or maybe I have one homemade one that I like need to put a picture in. It has like a picture of a miscellaneous child on it that like came with it. But I guess right now I have all store-bought. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is like dust off this setting powder with, this is a Makeup Forever powder foundation. It's the HD Skin Matte Velvet. I just use this mostly as like a setting powder. Or sometimes I'll use it if I just do like a day-to-day makeup look with only concealer and then this. So I'm gonna use this now to like really truly like set and like dust off all of this. I guess you could say I was baking. I never got into like the baking craze, so like, I don't know if you could really even call it this or call what I was doing that. Okay, so I think now I'll move on to like eyes. I might re-up my blush a little bit. I don't know why I even put it on at that moment when I did. But okay, so I think what I'm gonna do for eyes is I have this Charlotte Tilbury Walk of Shame eyeshadow. It's like a cream eyeshadow, but it's a really pretty, like, I don't even know what color to call this. So I think I'm gonna do this as like an all over, and then I will try to do like I think on the inners of my eyes, like some of these like lighter colors. So next question. Oh, would you rather go to an ugly sweater Christmas party or a fancy holiday party? I am gonna have to say a fancy. Oh, this is really pigmented. Like, wow. Actually, it's really pretty though. So I would say that I would rather go to a fancy Christmas party. I really like having the opportunity to like dress up. That is one thing that I miss about working remotely, is like going to office holiday parties, because I feel like those are always like really fun and fancy, but I always will savor in the opportunity to go to a fancy holiday party. So like, did I overdo it with this? Maybe, but I don't know how to like tone it down at all. Okay, I'm gonna actually just use like a normal eyeshadow brush to see if I can like blend this in. Okay, I did a little bit. Okay, so next question. Would you rather send printed Christmas cards or handwritten Christmas cards? So I've always been into the, oh, okay, you guys, I'm really like just going a little bit too far, but like I can't turn back now. So I used this. So this is a random eyeshadow palette I have, the Tarte Dream Big Amazonian clay palette, and I just used the color Risk Taker. I did feel like a risk when I did it. So this year and like for the past couple of years, I've been doing printed Christmas cards. Oh, but I put a little in the like creases of my eye, and I kind of like how that looks. I have been doing printed Christmas cards, and I do kind of like them. And I mean, it's mostly also because I have a dog now, and before I feel like if I did printed Christmas cards with just like a picture of myself, that would feel a little bit vain. But I'm into the printed Christmas cards now, but I always used to do handwritten Christmas cards for like a while. So okay, now I'm using a little bit of this, the Happening color from this same eyeshadow palette, just like on the like outside. I don't know what this is called, the outside of my eye. So I would say, I guess I'm a little bit of both, but right now I'm really into the printed Christmas cards. Okay, let's see. All right, so next question is, would you rather decorate before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving? I think in an ideal scenario, I would like to decorate before Thanksgiving. So then like by Thanksgiving, everything's like good to go. This year, I like just finished decorating actually today, and it's the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. So I wasn't far off, but I was a little bit behind. like my ideal scenario. So ideally I would love to be done by like Thanksgiving, so then you can have like a full month to actually enjoy your like decorations instead of like taking them, like just having like a couple of weeks. Okay, so I'm gonna bronze like to warm myself back up a little bit with the House Labs bronzer. I really love this bronzer too. I feel like as like anyone that has any kind of like any sort of melanin in your skin, no matter how like light brown to dark brown, it's really hard to find a good bronzer. And so the one I've been using before is from LYS Beauty, and I really liked that one, but now I just wanted to try out the House Labs one, and I really like this too. It has like the right, like all the right shade like mixes, I feel like. So this is the color Deep Level 11, and this is the product is called the Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer. And then I guess I haven't talked about any of the brushes I'm using, but I pretty much use all like Sephora Collection Pro brushes or random brushes that I've had for like 10 years. So next question in that same vein is like, would you rather take Christmas decorations down on December 26th or February 1st? And I wholeheartedly am going to say February 1st, because again, I like to just like enjoy having my like decorations, and December 26th, like that's way too soon. I feel like if you are like, I don't know what you're on, if you're taking your decorations down that early, at least keep them up till New Year's. And then at that point, it's like, why not keep them up through the end of January? So I'm going to say January or February 1st on that front. Also, like if you're thinking, wow, Brittany, these are like crazy order that you're doing all these, this makeup application in. Yeah, you could be right. Oh shoot, I wanted to use this silver eyeshadow or silver eyeliner, but I think it's broken. Okay, so it's like totally empty. So instead what I'm gonna do is just take, I think I'm just gonna take a little bit of this highlighter and put it underneath like my eyes, almost like on my waterline, as if it were an eyeliner. So this is also from House Labs. Like I said, I'm recently becoming a fan. This is the color Peach Quartz, and this is the Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighter. I really like this highlighter too. So I'm just gonna use this teeny tiny brush. This is like a random brush that I've had for, again, probably 10 years, and put it under my eye a little bit, just to add some drama, or a little bit of like a fake eyeliner. All right, so I'm just trying to make sure I haven't missed any steps here. So I'll put a little bit more blush on because I don't feel like I did it very good justice. All right, so next question. Okay, moving along into like some more like food related things. Would you rather have a chocolate advent calendar or a boozy advent calendar? I love sweets. I've probably said 100 times, so like without question, like a chocolate advent calendar. Like I'll pass on the booze any day to like get a little piece of chocolate. Okay, would you rather eat 10 sugar cookies or eat 20 gingerbread cookies? Why not both, I guess? Like why limit myself? But if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably say 20 gingerbread. Yeah, I'd probably say 20 gingerbread cookies, just because you got a little bit of like the spice in there. And I feel like, I don't know if I could actually eat 10 sugar cookies now that I'm thinking about it, but gingerbread cookies, oh yeah, I could go to town on those. Okay, so I'm getting close to like finishing up, I think, my makeup. So I'm just gonna do a little eyeliner. I think I'm just gonna try to do this brown, this dark brown. We'll see if it shows up enough. So it's the dark, it's the Sephora Collection waterproof, I think this, yeah, no, retractable waterproof eyeliner. And this is just in the color brown number 6. So I'm gonna just do a little bit of this. Okay, it actually does, like, it's not like a dark liner, but you can tell the difference. Like I have it on here and I haven't put it on yet here, but I do like it. I also have like pretty hooded eyelash or eyelids, is that the right word? So I feel like it's always a little tricky with eyeliner anyway. All right, so I have that liner on both eyelids now. And okay, lastly, I think I'm trying to decide if I want to just do like, oh, I didn't put highlighter on. I'm trying to decide what I want to do on like just a basic brown lip or something a little bit more. Maybe I'll do a little pink and brown. Decisions, right? Okay, so we'll finish up with a couple more questions. All right, we talked about the cookies because like why not do both? Okay, would you rather have to wear snowshoes to get to and from work or school, or work from home? So I live in Chicago, so obviously snow is like a real deal and like part of my life. I work from home. I've been working from home since like 2020. And so I'm going to say work from home here because I like told someone recently, I was like, yeah, like the winters have really not been that bad for the past couple of years. And then I realized, I was like, oh, it's just because I haven't been commuting. So I have no idea what's been going on out there. And it's nice to be able to, like, if I want to go outside, I can, but I don't have to like fight through the lake effect snow to like get to my bus stop. So I'm gonna for sure say work from home. And I mean, maybe the winters have been a little bit more mild, but like, I think it's also just because I haven't been having to fight the elements to like get to and from work. Oh, and I'm just, like I said, using that same highlighter with this as a brush, a highlighter brush from a random set. But it's nice, it just adds a little like, so this side has highlighter, this side does not. And then I'll do a little down my forehead. Again, I haven't really been wearing makeup much, so this feels like, I feel like I'm going not to like a beauty pageant with this much makeup on. Okay, so let's see. Oh, would you rather use cranberries or have cranberry sauce from a can or make your own fresh cranberries? I'm gonna say make my own fresh, because I actually thought I didn't like cranberry sauce until, oh, I need to fill in my brows too. I always thought I just didn't like cranberry sauce, but it was just that I didn't like the cranberry sauce out of the can. I like actual cranberry sauce. Once I like found like a good recipe to make my own fresh, and it's so easy. You literally just boil cranberries, put in some sugar, water, little orange zest, some spices, and you let it cook down, and it's delicious. Okay, so I'm gonna fill in my brows. So I did the Anastasia Brow Freeze, and this is the Kosas Brow Pop Nano. So I'm a big fan of the regular Kosas Brow Pop, but this is the Nano, and it's really good to use with the Brow Freeze because it's such like the tip, oh, wrong side. The tip is so fine, so it's like easy to get in there and fill in your brows once they're, I guess, is this a laminate? No, just like once they're already frozen. Oh, I guess you could say. And it's like just subtle enough that it like looks pretty natural. I mean, I think so. Like, okay, that feels a little dark or a little too dark. So like this side is filled in, this side is not. Oh, that does feel a little harsh though. Okay, I want to see if I can warm it up. Or it actually doesn't look that bad in this mirror. In the camera, it looks a little bit more intense. All right, I'm gonna fill this other one in and then we'll be almost done. So I think we only will have a couple of questions left. So if you've been enjoying this video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see more of my Vlogmas and other content. All right, so that's that. Okay, couple more questions. Okay, would you rather eat an overcooked dry turkey or no turkey at all? Again, maybe controversial, but I don't like turkey. Is turkey a Christmas food? I guess I've never had turkey for Christmas. We've only ever had like a ham, like a honey baked ham or something like that. So I didn't know that turkey was even considered a Christmas food, but I do not like it. I'll pass on a turkey any day. So I'd rather have no turkey at all. So I'm gonna line my lips really quickly, and I'm going to use the Makeup Forever color pencil in Limitless Brown to line my lips. And this is a really good brown, I think. And then, okay, I'm trying to decide. I think I'm actually gonna do, okay, so I'm gonna try to do like a little bit of like a fun mixed lip combo. So I'm gonna do this. Okay, yeah, so this is a pink. I really, really like this pink. It's a very good like deep pink, but it's chocolate raspberry from Fashion Fair. So I'm gonna kind of do that. Or it's like a mauve. So I'll do it lightly. Ooh, I love this color. I was thinking about doing a little brown too. I should have done the brown first, to be honest, but I don't know. Okay, maybe I will do a little brown on the, like, a little more pink. This is like my biggest problem. Ooh, yeah. I like this. Okay, that looks good. All right, I think the last thing I need to do is just apply mascara. And then am I done? Okay, so we'll do one last question while I'm doing my mascara. So okay, I gotta pick a good one. Okay, so is this a good one? I don't know, but I think it's an interesting question. So would you rather have a traditional Christmas meal or would you rather have an international feast? And I'm gonna say probably an international feast because like what is a traditional Christmas meal? Again, unless it's cookies. And maybe this is just because like my family doesn't have like a traditional Christmas meal. I feel like we eat a lot of like appetizers and things like that for Christmas. So like we don't have like a formal, at least that I remember, like, oh shoot, a formal like Christmas dinner. So I'm gonna say an international meal because I think that would be like a really cool way to try foods from like a ton of different places all in one setting. So that's gonna be my pick, but I still would want some like Christmas cookies, maybe a pie or two to like really bring it all home, or at least some very good desserts. I got a little mascara on my face. All right, so that, oh shoot, you know what? I should have done this before I put my mascara on, so we'll see what happens. But I meant to put on my setting spray. So this is the One Size On Till Dawn mattifying waterproof setting spray. This is the truth. Like, I'm not gonna say a setting spray hater before, but I was just like, what do they really do? Because I had never seen one that worked, I feel like, that well. And this one truly is on till dawn. Like, I wore it to concerts, nothing like moved on my face. Beyonce actually has been wearing this on the Renaissance tour, so like it's tried and true. I mean, if it doesn't sweat for her, I think sweat off for her, it won't sweat off for me in my day-to-day activities. So, but like I said, I should have done this before I put on my mascara, so let's see what happens. Oh, there's nothing like a good aerosol. I hit up some aerosol. Okay. Woo. All right, so I think that's the final look. I mean, this isn't as much of like a holiday look as I think I thought it would be. Like I said, I'm really like not a makeup artiste, but I do think it's like this is not a good everyday look for me. Like, I wouldn't wear this much on an everyday, but this is like a nice, like subtle, like, but fun look. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed this video, getting to know a little bit about me and the Christmas spirit. Like I said, this is my Vlogmas Day 1 video. I'm doing 12 days of Vlogmas, so there will be 11 more to come, but still subscribe if you want to see some of my other content too. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, especially if you made it this far. If you did, like I said, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, let me know some of your favorite holiday things, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.